Hey Cancer, hey Sagittarius, welcome in, welcome back. If you're returning back, my name is Shannon Hensley. I'm out of Kansas City, Missouri, and I do a special work to uproot wickedness. And we get rid of crime here, and we attack it from a spiritual point of view with the Most High God, Jehovah Elohim, and he's very tangible here, and he deserves to have respect. And he just is everything to me, and I love to boast about him. This is not a religious channel. This is a spiritual channel, and this is about the truth and asking at the hand of the Most High God to come in and to just reveal what needs to be revealed around you. So past, present, and future energy, there's really no time in the spirit. So for one person, this could be past energy, and you're still dealing with it today because we're still looking at today's energy out here with this. So put the time frame where it belongs. Let the Most High God speak to you. If your intuition's going off about something that's been a mystery, I'm sure that the Most High will give you insight of what that is. You may just go, oh my gosh, I knew it, and just something subconsciously has just been there around a situation for you. So anyway, let's go ahead and get started. We have Psalms 28:5 coming out, and it says, because they regard not the works of Jehovah, nor the operation of his hands, he shall destroy them and not build them up. Okay, so somebody doesn't want to regard or didn't regard or isn't regarding the Most High God's work. He's not going to tolerate that. He'll do what he wants for his own pleasure in the earth, like he tells us, and he gives you free will. He won't stand in your way, but there's consequences to living in the truth or whatever. Yielding to God is the only way you and I get victory. But if somebody don't want to regard what God's doing in a situation, he said he's going to destroy a person, that you're his enemy at that point. We have a gift that is here. We also have a older person possibly, or you're just showing up as having to use wisdom. There's also rigid energy that's out here with that card. Something red, this is your root chakra. This is about being grounded. Could be a caution for some people. It could be a political party as well. Could be anger. Then we have the stars. Something is being exposed out here. Okay, so whether you're regarding God's work or not, something's being exposed in a matter. So something's known. You have to use your intuition, especially if there's a lot of passion and anger around something rigid, and something is known. The stars in the deck is the 17th high arcana, and the stars are out here, but we also have the 17 here over this gift. And so something is known, even about a gift that possibly has been given, or somebody wants to give a gift, but there's some type of caution around something as well. Whatever that represents for you. There's secrets out here when you get 17, because it makes an 8, and the 8th house go back to secrets and things like that. Show me more information between Cancer and Sagittarius. What's going on between this energy? Hold on, he told me to do it again. You have, so there you are, Sagittarius energy is here, and the sun right now, as I am recording this, is here in this energy, so happy birthday, guys. The positive or negative, whoever you are, in whatever connection, if you're upright, you're upright, if you're not, you're not, don't care what we're looking at in a reading, but there is something timed, and there is something positive and negative taking place, and somebody knows about that, and there's a caution around something going on. Something about a travel could be here as well. And then the Magician is here, so this very skilled energy. If somebody is trying to manipulate something, or somebody's been secretive around some stupidness out here, then there's karmic activity going on. We have the Fool. The Fool has anger rest in his bosom. That's also knowledge. You have great big, like, Aquarian energy that would be showing up in a really big way. anyway, we have a judgment. So the headship of something, or you're a boss figure as well. In the Hebraic language, this is the Resh, the head, the man, the boss, the chief. This is the Aleph head. This is somebody who leads clans of people, or who is known out here around something. The 11th house is their motto: I know, I perceive. And somebody knows about some type of communication out here around a situation. It's karmic. It's karmic, and some type of, oh my gosh, it's raining on somebody. There's third parties. Somebody has walked out of the frame here, attached to something going on. There's justice is going to be had. Okay, well, you got a lot of the high arcana that's showing itself in this reading. There's a judgment going on. It's timed for something. And somebody also has signed something, maybe even in stardom. This is the letter Tav, sign a signature. Somebody's done something at work on some type of a signature, or a boss figure has. It had some type of a karmic activity around an ordeal. There's a judgment out here, and it's coming from the Most High. Somebody, if somebody has a gift out here, just per se, you're just talented, you can produce, and all upright, you standing with the Most High. This is the Most High's arm. It's the letter Yod, and it represents the arm of authority. Somebody in some headship situation is out here, and if the Most High bringing his arm out here, and he is majesty, and you have a gift on you, because the Most High did give gifts to people, and without repentance. And if he's using you in a situation to do something in a very positive way, but there's other people that don't want to regard something, and they've got some type of anger or caution around something that's went down a very manipulative way around where this gift energy was, then they've got a destruction coming on them. It's timed. Jehovah's going to turn that wheel and bring some type of a some type of a judgment is out here for a destruction's sake. If two people have been used out here and a third party is leaving the scene of something, there's still a flower here, even though there's two people showing up here that can't. Yeah, there's something bright out here. Got a lot of high arcana. The heavens are involved in whatever this is for you. There's still a flower here in the situation, and rain will allow something to grow as well within this, and the sun come out, and there's some type of forcing that is here, and it's timed, and there will be some type of communication around a situation, even if the past energy was a manipulation, some type of know-it-all energy was here. I get a stuck-up person here when I see this full card. Their nose is up in the air, something like that. But somebody does know about something out here attached to something going on, and somebody's story is also going to be known. It just came out in one of the other readings as well. So let's see what this communication is. Okay, there's a heartbreak. The Three of Swords is here twice in this reading. Somebody knows there's a heartbreak. There's a consequence around a decision being made, or what somebody already did. And now there's either clean slate, and for some people there's somebody getting fired, and that's a devastation and destruction, because the word fired came out today. We have some type of a boss or a headship energy that is out here. Something's been very confusing out here attached to some things that have been manipulated in a really big way, and there's consequences for that stuff. So whoever third party was come in and did some nonsense, there's a heavy price being paid somewhere on something going on with this energy. So anyway, there's just one jump out. Show me more information. Whatever the communication is heartbreaking, and whatever somebody's done, it's God's arm's still on it to turn something, whether it's positive for you because you are acknowledging God's work in some matter that's taken place. He's gonna give you some type of justice for a matter, or his arms turning the negative side of the wheel to give a whirlwind. It's still in the truth. However, it's going to be dished out. What comes around goes around. Types of energies out here. Show me the Magician. The Strength card. A lot. If that Strength card is in the reverse, and there is some type of big time leadership out here attached to something, then that's a maladministration. And look at all the higher arcana that's coming out. God's over the top of something over here between your energy. Okay, this is about having a wall placed for protection, the Hebraic language as well. This is births and deaths. The pictograph here looks like a ladder on its side. It's like a separation wall-like energy here as well. Something about somebody's car door could be here attached to something. Some type of vehicle came out real strong today as well in a reading. Show me more information. So somebody needing to have strength and lay down a foundation within this communication, because it is heartbreaking since it is out here. Then this communication is going to have to take skill. They know that they're going to have to communicate something because it's touchy. The tower is here. This, like, oh my God, there's a rebuilding of something here. If you are connected with a construction worker, a worker or something like that, that energy actually could be pulled out here. A lot of high arcana. A lot. And somebody work is right there in the strife that's out here around some manipulative, stupid nonsense. Some people that's somebody getting fired. And because it came out in the reverse today, and the word fired came out, and there's a bunch of people involved in some stuff, and there's a bunch of people involved in some stuff. Some people are strifeful out here. And the Most High is going to knock some pride down on some, and I guess it's sad because that anybody has to show up that way, attached to some nonsense. But this is what's coming out between your energy. Show me Sagittarius and Cancer. There's protection though out here. And I feel like if some people are angry because you do honor the Most High God, they're jealous because you have a protection around you. Any person's going to stand up and love on God and use whatever He's given you, gifts and things like that, talents for the Most High God, and do what He says to do. That makes people mad. That's crazy. They don't want to understand that God has something inside for them to do as well. But some people, they can't get it. I don't know. There are a group of people in the earth, like God says, that they're just destructive people. And it's time. They were only made for the day of destruction, God says in His Word as well. So anyway, what comes around goes around is going to take place in some nonsense that's happened out here in a very manipulative, skillful type of a way. God's going to dish out something on a matter, as sad as it is. What comes around goes around. It's time for something to take place. Yeah, their little people game is over. Came out today. There's a bunch of people involved in the nonsense. Their pride and conceit and ego is coming down. Somebody's in some type of I know it all type of stupidness. And no, if there's leadership in an upright way, and there are people that have to be out there, they know something or are finding out something, and something's over. It's over. Their game's over. There's a judgment here. A Gemini specifically is out here attached to something going on. That's about communicating as well, if nothing else. It says that the house of the wicked shall be overthrown, but the tabernacle of the upright shall flourish. Okay, God's got His arm over those of you who are in the upright. Don't care what you've had to go through, what the red flags are. You got a protection out here. Something about a rooftop. You could live on top of a rooftop. Something's happened on top of a house top. I don't know if there's construction work and stuff like that. I guess I could take that there as well. I also have GG written here, and that's good game. Their little people game's over. Good game, but you lost. Somebody lost some nonsense out here around something. Also, that's a gag. And somebody's also had some manipulative stuff that's taken place because there's been death around some matters as well. That's why some people have been manipulating what they're doing in a really bad way. They think they're going to get away with some stuff, but no, they're not. God sees everything. Something connected with food or a cafe. We have something edible here as well. Somebody signed for money off of your account, Sagittarius and Cancer, whoever you are in the upright. That's exposed. Look, people, I want it back. You don't get to take my projects. You don't get to, because I'm Sagittarius, so I can sit here and say this too. You don't get my projects. You don't get my inheritances. I want it back, and I want it in my account right now, because you are going to go to jail at the end of this nonsense. The bunker keeps coming out as well. So underground things. There's a fist fight out here. It's right here. Well, anyway, there's a witch that performs spells on people, and Jehovah's destroying this person. Again, destruction energy is out here, and I had that magic rune come out twice today, and there was a bunch of secrets, and he did say that or maybe it was anyway. I think I'm thinking about a different reading. What I was fixing to say. Anyway, there is a person out here that is doing magic. In one of the other readings, it showed somebody shooting off that spiritual magic and spells and stuff like that. I addressed it today, and Jehovah is bringing this out. So you could just be in your stubbornness and your strifefulness, and you are in an energy of magic, and you're sending out those vibes and nonsense. But we specifically do have somebody that is doing spells on people, because it came out. We had black magic come out real heavy last week as I was reading. So we have something here connected with a fire situation as well. So some type of arsony, money, there's a gold bar here, whatever that is. There's going to be over the top favor for someone. Well, because the Most High's got his arm on something. Jehovah says that somebody that you love is coming towards you today, or you're the person that needs to get up and go towards somebody. Okay, a bad thing is going to be made right out here, folks. It says that somebody has been stuck in the past. They have been trying to capture somebody up with the net, but their little people game's over. Somebody says there's not a day that goes by that I don't think about you. So whoever is needing to get up and make a thing right, whoever's been doing some nonsense and causing people to stay away because they've been doing some wicked thing, it's their judgment day on something out here, folks. You got two that came up. The torch. Okay, well, there's something about a fire out here attached to something. And this also is a for sure justice on something that's taken place. It's also a forgiveness rune. Then we have the Othelia, which is assets, money, inheritances, insurances, any kind of assets, your estates and things like that. It's also a good luck rune to get, and you do have the wheel out here that represents that. There's a clean slate on something. God is putting a judgment on something in a really big way. The C and the K, and it looks like a V. The O, the T, the R, the A, and the Y is out here in this reading. Good luck to y'all. Shalom.